Hi, in this video, we are going to explore the possibilities of converting a real world map. Here, I have chosen here the example of NYC map converted into the PX format, and you can further import it into some of the gaming engine, like a real engine. So here, there are the multiple ways. Either you can just get it. One way it is from the Google Maps, and the second way is some of the open 3D model provided by some of the government organization, and those are the open. You can use them and further convert them, and you can pretty much modify it in your way. So here, this battery park area, this is the battery park area of the NYC, and first of all, I have actually just given you the reference that this area you are seeing here is part of the NYC, especially famously known as the battery park area of the NYC. Uh, we will convert them into the 3D models like FBX format, and then further we will do a lot of the changes either in the gaming engine or either the Maya. Or first of all, we'll use here the Fusion 360. Here is a way that you can take the 3D maps from the Google Maps, but I don't think so. They remain as much precise around every centimeter. Okay, but here there are okay. So I will add here the reference of this page that I just come up through on browsing through some of the websites. So this is a NYC 3D model by community district. Okay, so here what the data is, the 3D model here. The 3D model is these 3D models have been provided. So the first 3D model here you can see that I am in CD01, and this contains the 3D model of the neighborhood areas of Battery Park City. As I have just given you the example, this one is a Battery Park, and we will see some more of the Civic Center, Ellis Island, Governors Island, Liberty Island, South Street, and this file is around actually it comes in the zip format, so around 300 megabytes of file, and this contains very high detailed information. As you just have here, the model is based on DYTD's 2014 aerial survey, which provides roof structure details, including a high level of detail for certain iconic buildings. The Department of City Planning imported and enhanced the DYTD files by converting the entire model to .3dm format. These are the .3dm format, and as far as I know, only four softwares are available that can work with the 3dm format. One is Rhinoceros, and second is the Autodesk Fusion 360. So we'll be here working with the Autodesk Fusion 360, and these files are big. So I have actually instantiated EC2 instance, and we'll be working with those instances because certainly this laptop is not perfect for such kind of editing. So I have even initiated that instance. So here is that instance. So this is actually you will download that file. You will download that file, and you will just here extract this zip file. This is here. I think this is NYC underscore 3D model. You will download it, and then finally, this is actually the file you will get in the 3D format. This is 360 megabit MB file. Further, you will import it here. It's pretty easy process. Just you will open it and it will start a job, and it will process the file, and it will take like the 15 minutes to process the file based on the computer. But this is a very high end computing instance. 16 gigs of GPU and 16 gigs of memory when with the NVIDIA Tesla T4. So this is the high end of the instance. So here, this is what we have got. Actually, the model, and it's pretty a little tough to actually just. So here, these are the areas of the battery park, and this one tower that you're seeing here. I am until here. So that tower is this tower. This is the tower. This is World Trade Center, World Trade Center. That tower, that's the same tower we are seeing here. This one, and the other, as you will likely to know what some more the details of these maps. So these are very high detail maps, and only contains faces, but it's pretty much very high detail map when you will import them into the Maya. Because this certainly for actually importing them into the Unreal Engine, you have to hit it in a way that will be supportable by those engines. Either you have to use the 3D Max, or either you have to use the Maya. Those kind of editing softwares are perfect for importing or exporting for the Unreal Engine. or the unity. So this is what we have got. If you would like to see some of the perspective views from some another angles, so this is all perfect because here this is we are actually controlling it through the RDP. So that's why we are having a little lag around. I don't know why exactly happening because of some of the. So this is what we have got, and now you can if you are perfect with the editing with the Fusion 360, you can edit here. But let me just uh, go through some more of the. So these are pretty perfect maps here, and if you will be editing, because here there are no that so much control, and if you are really not used to the Fusion 360, you will not be able to work with it. But if you are great in the Maya, you can edit them there perfectly. So here we have got, now there are multiple options that you can import. These are actually the project information tab, and here you can export them into the multiple other formats. So export, and here I have recently exported the FBX format. There's the F3D, that .dwz. You can work with Autodesk. And for the FBX is here, OBJ is here. So I have a SketchUp is here, assembly files is here. So I have exported it to the, and there are some all the job details. So I have exported it into the FBX format. So this is the FBX format, and this has completed. If you would like to see the same file in the Explorer in the FBX format, so this is the file that we have exported. And actually, you can see if you have exported in the OBJ format, the file size would have to be a little larger. But here, the 130 megabit of file, it's even perfect, and now you are pretty much good to actually take this start into the Maya or 3ds Max and edit them there, and just consider how exactly the map are here of these instances, what exactly the materials have been used here in these buildings. The same you can apply perfectly here. So as you are already seeing here that these data are not that so much accurate with higher level of precision, but we have seen that 3D model, that's aerial imagery, that's pretty much precise around, and you can pretty much so that's what example I've given here for the just one area that is just having that's Manhattan area, I mean city 01. The same way there are multiple segments of the Manhattan area, the same for the Bronx area, Brooklyn areas, Queens areas, and for the Staten Island. So these model you can pretty much download and convert to the FBX format, import into the Unreal Engine. Just put your materials and perfectly design those maps, and you are having a real world 3D diagrammatical representation of a city like the New York. The same way, I don't think so that the same way they have some other, because this is provided by the NYC or format. Might it will be available for some other states also. This is it. Okay, we'll get back to you again. Thank you.